Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we are doing a uniform video. So we're going to go from my C1 uniform top to bottom on how to kind of take care and iron / clean your uniform. So let's get started. I like to take my hat or my white top and keep it in a box, which keeps it safe from getting dirty. Also we have our lanyard, which we like to keep clean in there as well. So for your white top, for cleaning your white top, all you need to do is get some white toothpaste and a toothbrush that's not used, and just scrub the top of the white top with it, and then you can wash it off, making sure not to get like around here on your cap tally. So also when you're wearing your white top, you want your cap tally to be center and not falling down and not coming across like over your eyes. And the bow is always tied to the left of your head, so on the red side of your white top. So for cleaning, like I said, I can do another video and really show you guys more on how to clean, but for now that's just basically how you clean it. If you have any questions about that, or if you'd like me to do a cleaning video, you can always comment down below. And for your chin stay that comes down over your chin, you want your chin stay to be clipped in, or at the moment this is a new white top for me, so I have to get a safety pin, and clip it inside there so that you can put it over your head and it doesn't fall down. So that is the white top. Next we are going to be moving on to your tunic, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we are back with the tunic, next in line for your uniform. So you want to make sure when you're maintaining your uniform, you don't usually wash your tunic too much, and you don't iron your tunic at all. So you always want to make sure that it's lint rolled, which is a good idea to always keep a lint roller on you, especially when you're going on parade. Make sure that your buttons are done up. I think I have a badge in here that needs to be, yes, I have a badge, my marksmanship level 4, that needs to be sewn on, and we will just button that up for now. So when you're wearing your tunic or maintaining it, you want to make sure that you have no strings coming out like I had on my level 4. You want to make sure there's no strings on your badges, and you want to make sure that your name tag is center and in the middle of this breast pocket, and you want to make sure this is also centered with your breast pocket as well if you have any medals. For the next part, for the other half of your uniform, if you have any pins, you want to make sure that it's center in the middle, and then if you get another pin, you can always move that up and put the other one below it. You want to make sure your core crest is moved up enough so that there's enough for a name tag and if you were to receive a medal. You want to make sure that your shoulder flashes, which are these on both sides, you want to make sure that those are nice and center with your epaulette, where your epaulette goes, but you don't wear epaulettes on your tunic. You want to make sure your badges are all center, and just basically you want to make sure that there's no like dirt or any residual dust or anything on there, just so that it makes it look fresher. And with this, it depends on kind of what uniform or what rank you have. Sorry, that's my dad in the background. And you want to make sure that this is center as well and cleaned off. And that's pretty much it for your tunic. And you want to make sure that this is always on. And when it's put through, I'll show you, I'll give you an example. You want to make sure that this is through here, this is pulled through here, and when it's pulled tight, and if there's any, when it goes through here, if there's any residual belt, and it's, so you don't want it hanging loose, you just tuck it in under here. And when you're wearing your lanyard, you wear it around your neck, and it comes to this button here, and then it wraps around the button, and it goes into your pocket, so that there's no residual lanyard left. And you always leave one open so you can see your gun shirt. And that's what we will be moving on to next, guys. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, so we are back with the gun shirt. So when you're maintaining your gun shirt, you always want to make sure that there's no creases. As you can see here, there are just a few where they've been burned in to my gun shirt. And also you can see that my gun shirt is starting to turn yellow from ironing it so much. But you're supposed to have this middle crease that is like your necktie or your tie. If you're an air cadet or an army cadet, that's your tie for your uniform. You want to make sure that these are ironed, your arms are ironed, even though you're not really mostly going to see them, but you always want to have these ironed as well, creases. It's really hard to get the wrinkles out of your arms, but try my best. And you want to always make sure, when you're doing your crease, that you use the ends right here and here, and when you put them together, they should line up, which should also make this center as well. And just don't be afraid to put some pressure on it to make it stay, because you want a nice crease. As you can see, you want a nice popping crease for your gun shirt. When ironing, you can also use a little bit of water, like use a little spray bottle of water, and wipe it down. Wipe it so that it's not beads of water, so it doesn't burn your gun shirt as much. And yeah. So if you guys see any like mess, it's not really mess, but we have some jeans that we're packing up to take to the Brunswick Street Mission for the Jeans for Teens project. We collected like 325 jeans, I'm pretty sure, so we will be bringing those over to the Brunswick Street Mission soon. So yeah, next on our list will be the pants, but I do want to mention, always have a lint rolly thing, because it always helps to help your friend out if they have lint on their back. That always helps. And most people's gun shirts are super long, but you can cut them so that they're not as long and they fit better. So yeah guys, I'll see you when we're on our pants. Hey guys, so we're back and we have our black pants, which are usually, you always have one pair, at least one pair. If you're lucky to have two, that's pretty good. So when you're ironing or keeping your pants, it is good to wash your pants. And don't be afraid to like lose your crease, because you will always have this crease. It stays, the type of fabric that it is, it keeps the crease pretty good. When you're ironing your pants, you're going to want to match the seams with the pant leg so that it creates the seam, and you want to go as far up to the top of the pants as possible for both sides. And cleaning is also good to have the lint rolly thing, and if you have any dust or anything that's like a stain, it's always good to wash it. So when you're ironing your pants, you're going to want to use a cloth so that so you don't have shiny pants, and it won't mark your pants as much. So if you have like a crease, like a half crease, like a double crease, you don't want that, because it'll be, or train tracks, because one train track, one side would be probably burned in and the other side wouldn't be, and it would be a lot harder to get the burned inside out. So that's how you really take care of your pants. If you have any questions about any of this, please let me know in the comments section, and I can try to clarify them as much as possible. So we will be moving on to the boots next, and I have done a boot shining video in the past. If you want to go check that out on my YouTube channel, you certainly can. So yeah, we'll move on to the boots in just a sec. guys, so we are back with the boots. And so I always get people in my cadet corps always asking me, how do I get my good shiny boots? And I always tell them, just keep polishing. Like, you can't just polish one little coat and then move on. You have to continuously, every day, polish for 5, 10, 20 minutes a day, and then your boots will get shiny. But for maintaining your boots and cleaning them, I always use, so it's good once in a while to always unlace your laces and just kind of clean up these parts, clean up underneath the tongue of the boot, and it's always good to do that. Always make sure to burn the ends of this, so I'll probably be burning that off. And it just makes it easier, and then color it down with a black Sharpie so then it's the same color. And polish all sides of the boot, not just the toe, the heel, the sides, and even like polish this part, not polish it, but just making sure that it's always black and not dirty, and trying to get into the catwalks. I have to do my catwalks, which is in here, and this is also your catwalks here. So just making sure that you're cleaning your boots all times, and always making sure that your boots are shiny. When lacing your boots, people usually don't know this, but it's supposed to be tied in a reef knot. And for me, your laces are tied straight laced, so you tighten the boots over your feet. I don't know if this is a good representation, but it hopefully will be. Hold on, I'm going to have to use the other boot here. So you're going to pull the strings tight, trying not to touch your boot with your fingers because your fingers are oily and it's just gross and makes your boots smudgy. And then you're going to pull that through, pull this one through, and then for tying, I'm just going to move the boots out of the way. For tying, you're going to go right over left, left over right, which is your reef knot. So, sorry guys, like so. And there you have, your boots are tied. Tuck your laces in, and then a fun trick so that your laces don't come out, tuck your gray wool socks over so that they're not showing, but enough so that these aren't coming out. And for polish, never use cheap polish, always use Kiwi. Kiwi is the best polish to use. I have 4 or 5 different Kiwi items. I have brushes, I have a cloth, I have a few cloths, I have like 2 cloths. As you can see, this one has been used. I've had this one ever since I joined cadets. And you are, I'm pretty sure, provided with boot polish when you first join, so that it's like your first one's free, and then the next one you just have to keep buying new polishes. So yeah guys, if you have any questions about anything, you can always go to my YouTube channel and comment down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. As you can see, I've had this in the background the whole time. This is my Magnificent Corps. If you just search up RCSCC Magnificent, one of the websites will come up. This is an old website, but there will be a website that can come up, and it'll show you how to join cadets and stuff like that. So when I'm going to be doing my YouTube videos, and I'm talking about cadets, I'm going to try to put this in the background so that it supports my corps. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if this helpful, please comment down below saying that it was helpful, or if you think if you have any tips and tricks for me, comment down below. So yeah guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.